welcome.
Hi everyone, welcome to Top of the Stack MTG. We're here with Dana, of course, and my brother Chris is here as well. And Chris is the music producer for the band Amaye, which I've been using for the music for putting the cards in the books. So that's cool. We want to do a deck tech for you today, though. We want to look at a Lurking Predators deck. This deck came up because we were, Cora, stop that, please. Don't play with those. Sorry, we have a crazy cat who is crazy, and that's okay. We were doing Jumpstart, and the card Lurking Predators came up, and my brother Chris was like, we have to make a deck with this. And I love green, of course, it's my favorite color. So I was like, sweet, we're going to do this. We're going to make a deck. So we grabbed Lurking Predators.
And why don't we read Lurking Predators so we can understand like the sort of base. Chris, you want to take it off for us?
Absolutely. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, you may put this card on the bottom of your library.
Yeah, so we thought, okay, we need to make a creature deck. We don't want to be drawing dead cards with this. Because if it's not a creature card, if it's a land or an instant or a sorcery or an enchantment, we have to decide if we want to keep it on top and draw it or leave it on the bottom. So it stops the progress of the deck. So we wanted as few of those types of cards as possible. So we started with ramp. And we grabbed 3 guys for ramp. There are, of course, instances and sorceries that grab lands, but they're dead when we draw them with Lurking Predators. Mm-hmm. So we grabbed 12 ramp. We've got Llanowar Elves, 1 drop. It's amazing. And then there's a 2-drop Incubator Druid. We love this because once you adapt it, it becomes a 3/5, and it taps for 3 mana instead of 1. So that's great. And then we also grabbed Llanowar Visionary. We grabbed this one because when you play it, you get to draw a card. The only ramp that's not in this deck that I kind of really enjoy is the one that says if you have a creature with power 4 or greater, then it taps for 2 mana instead of 1. And I think that guy only costs 2. So it was kind of a toss-up between Llanowar Visionary and that one, but the card draw is really nice.
And also, if you get Llanowar Elves out on turn 1, you can get Llanowar Visionary out on turn 2 if you have them in your hand, and that's kind of our jam.
Also, Incubation Druid in a bind has helped us a lot with this deck because it can become, how many, 3?
Yeah, 3.
3 mana. So if you're having a time where you're not getting enough mana, that 2-drop Incubation Druid can save the game because it's a rush to get the spell out.
Because here's our actual creatures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're running all really large creatures, of course. On the removal side of things, removal is always important in a competitive deck. And I should say, we have gone to Mythic with this. Dana and Chris took this deck to Mythic last season, which is great. So you have to have removal to be competitive. So we, of course, are running Thorn Mammoth. 4 copies, absolutely. When that enters the battlefield, it kills a guy. And then every time a creature enters the battlefield after that, it kills another guy. The only thing you have to be careful of course, is it literally fights the guy. So if the guy's bigger than a 6, it's just going to kill it. Got to keep that in mind.
Death Touch.
Death Touch just kills it. Also, if you attack something, let's say you kill a 4/4 with it, the elephant will now be a 6/2. So if you turn around and try to kill another guy, say a 3/3, you will kill it, but the elephant will die as well. Your toughness goes down the more you fight. So just so you know, per turn. Yeah, so that's some great removal for the deck. We've also got, there is more removal. Can we jump over there?
Yeah.
Let's jump to there. And then we'll get to those. Yeah. So this creature, of course, as well. Once you play it, you get to fight another creature, which is awesome. And when this guy attacks, he can destroy an enchantment that's on the battlefield. And that's really helped us out as well.
That's really nice.
Yeah, these I think we're running 4 of him, aren't we? No,
just 3. Yeah, we're running 3 of each of the legendary creatures and 4
of the others.
Well, except for this one's 3 as well. So.
Okay, yeah. So now we've got guys that when they enter the battlefield, they give trample to everyone and they pump them. So Craterhoof Behemoth it, of course, gives everybody a plus depending upon how many creatures you have on the battlefield. So it's perfect for this deck. Because by the time you're playing it, you might have 3 guys that give you mana, and then 3 normal guys. And the 3 guys that give you mana will tap. So they can't be used because this guy's expensive. But they still add to the +X to all the other creatures. So it's just really fantastic. This guy's fantastic as well because he does the same thing. It's only a +2/+2, but he gives them vigilance.
Yeah.
So if you're not going to win, if you're not going to win, you want to go with this guy. If you are going to win, you want to go with the other guy. Yeah.
Galta.
Yeah, and we've got the god. The god has death touch, and he doubles everybody's power when he comes in to play on the battlefield.
And he's really annoying for the other player because it just keeps coming back.
And it returns,
around
yeah, absolutely.
and around. So you keep getting this repetitive doubling your creature's powers. And then coupled with a spell, it can come back kind of quick, which is really nice.
Yeah, I also love that because it comes back. It's great against control decks as they counter things because you're just going to get it back. It's also great against death touch decks because you can just block those death touches with this and it'll come back. Oh, here comes Cora with her string. She wants to play with her string. That was very cute, Kitty. You did a good job. And of course, we have Galta. Galta just wins games. You know, a 12/12 is just crazy.
And he's great when they cast say a dispel. What's dispel called?
Yeah,
Counter?
a counter spell.
Yeah, a counter spell. And then this guy comes onto the battlefield.
It'll make people
it's
blow
really
up.
satisfying.
Control players really freak out about this deck because if you can get that lurking predators out, you're going to win. It doesn't matter what they counter. It doesn't matter what they do because you're getting a card every time they do that on the battlefield.
Chris likes to say they start playing the deck for you.
Yeah, seriously.
And if you get 2 of the spells out, because they you can have all 4 of them out. Yeah.
You bet. It's amazing. Then we're running 20 straight up forests. And then Chris's daughter, Naomi, suggested that we add this land, which was a great choice. This land adds a mana if you're buying a creature, but you have to have 4 other mana on the battlefield, of course.
So you tap 5, counting this one, you get 6 mana.
Yeah.
And they count with the ramp too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing. The only thing that's disappointing about this card is it doesn't help you get lurking predators faster.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
It only helps guys. So
yeah, so that's the deck.
Yeah.
Look at the
really great.
What do you call that curve?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. The curve's a little bit ridiculous.
That's true. That's true.
It's pretty fun. All right, should we take this out?
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully we'll get a control deck we're up against.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Chris and I had a ball taking this to
We
Midnight
did.
over Thanksgiving break.
Yeah.
All right, we need to go to home. We're gonna select the deck.
Lurking predators.
Help me find it.
Up top left.
All right, I knew we were editing it. Here we go.
Mike.
All right, Mike. We can. Sounds like Mike got his stuff and we have not yet.
Yeah.
We're playing on the Mac through, what's the game system
Epic
called?
Games.
Yeah, it's a little wackadoodle. All right, we've got 3 mana, 1 ramp. It's a slower ramp, a Thorn Mammoth, the Behemoth, and Galta. Chris, what do you think?
I think it would be. This is hard because the perfect hand that we're looking for is 3 land, 2 ramps, and the spell, and then the last card doesn't matter.
I'm gonna risk it, guys.
Okay.
Okay. We're hoping to draw
That's
ramp.
that's
Oh,
fine.
you didn't risk it.
She did. She risked it by mulligan.
Yeah, and we got.
We have a
almost the
lot of
same
land,
thing.
but we did get 1 ramp, so hopefully we'll draw a ramp.
I'm gonna drop the Behemoth.
Okay.
Maybe drop a land.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We don't need that one.
I dropped the behemoth or the
Yeah, I think I am gonna go with the
Okay.
behemoth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we need all the land we can get at the beginning. And we get all, once the lurking predator starts working, we get all these.
So we're hoping.
Um,
We got a thing that popped up here, a poll for you folks. Oh, you gotta stop her, Chris. Our cat.
That cat is going crazy tonight.
we don't
She
usually
wants
hang
to
out
play.
in this room.
Yeah. Just to play.
All right, so we got 2 mana out. This looks like we're sort of playing a little bit of a mirror. He's playing green, black, green, white. So he's got at least what we know so far, a 3-color deck. Oh crap. We're up against a bunch of counters, it looks like.
The thing that kills this deck the fastest is a fast deck.
See
We
what
need a
this-
little bit of a build-up time.
Yeah, this is a little bit opposite than our usual rock, paper, scissors. Because normally mid-range is really good against.
We got our
We got our spell.
Good.
We've got enough mana to cast it. We just gotta hold out.
Yeah, we're not so good at aggro with this one.
Yeah.
It's control that.
Yeah, we seem to be a little bit better with control and a little bit worse with aggro. And I think it's, of course, because with aggro, by the time we get lurking predator out, they've probably cast all their cards.
Right, their hands are empty.
Yeah.
And control, they get cards all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Looking okay. So
We're hoping to draw some ramp.
There we go.
okay, we did. That's good.
This is good news
I believe
because
we're down to next turn.
I think so.
Yeah.
it's getting a little nervous, of course, because with
That's a lot
with
of
this
damage.
winding constrictor here.
Which one's the winding? Oh, that
This one.
Okay.
He doesn't he double? Is that what he does? Doubles all
How many more
counters.
counters would we put on an artifact or creature you control? That many counters?
+1,
Plus
yeah.
one.
So it's going to be a bit much for us to bear, but
Here comes the damage. Okay, just 7 we can handle. Ouch.
Oh!
How about 11? Okay.
now here's a silly thing that happens with this deck. We're going to play this. We're going to be completely open, but sometimes people get greedy.
Hopefully they'll cast something and we'll get an amazing blocker. That's
Right.
our hope.
Yeah, they have a fast deck.
Because we're not going to live through this turn unless they play something.
Oh, he's got how many cards in his hand? 2.
One
So
or
if he
two,
gets a
yeah.
little bit greedy, we could have a hope of
Oh,
doing
he's not getting
something.
greedy. That's the end.
yeah, but even if we block with 6, we've got 11 coming in.
Yeah.
No dice.
No dice. That was just too fast for us. Well played. It is better to start with 2 ramp rather than 1. And you can't mulligan for 2 because you're just going to lose so many cards.
I've
So
mulliganed twice.
I've
and won
mulliganed,
over
yeah,
and over
and
again
we-
with this deck.
Sure,
Yeah.
twice is okay.
Twice.
But if
We
you're-
probably should have just mulliganed again
I
with that
agree,
hand.
just
That
to
hand was
see.
terrible.
Yeah.
Because if we only have 5 cards and it's
And they're
3
5
land
crappy
and
cards?
2 ramp, we can still win it
Yes.
easily.
But I wouldn't say you always have to mulligan if you don't have to.
I agree.
That's too strict.
yeah. It's there's a nuance to
You
choosing.
gotta kind of feel it, and sometimes the deck will have a good day.
Because when we were running the
It's-
Mythic, I was keeping crazy hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were keeping some crazy hands, and
How does a mid-range deck work good against that?
Against aggro. So mid-range can pull out larger threats. Like there's a 3-drop elf.
Okay.
It's like a guy riding a dog or something.
All right.
And that card, it's like a 5/4.
Okay.
And 1/1s or 2/2s can't block it.
all right. So we
Oh.
gotta.
But it can block them.
Okay.
All right. So here we are. Our hand's gonna be coming to us anytime.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna meet this guy on the balcony and
Have a couple. Of
have a conversation.
Oh, Gowron's coming over.
What's going on, Garon? You doing okay? Yeah, you're okay. I love you. You gonna lay down? You gonna get
Yeah,
up?
there you go.
Lay down? Okay.
It could be us. So I'm just gonna. Oh no, they're here.
Okay.
Oh, this is sweet.
Good.
This is great. This is a great
Yeah,
opening
we got
hand.
the spell. We got 3 lands. We've got 2 ramp. It's perfect.
Okay.
And that last card doesn't matter.
Yeah, this could be whatever.
Yeah.
Try it.
And what I mean by whatever is like we get that foundation down, and then the creatures that we choose just build on that foundation. We've got a death touching deck.
We can't play our
Okay, we
special
got
land
the guy.
first, or it will come in tapped. I guess it doesn't matter,
Oh,
but
It
that's
does,
good.
'cause
That's
we
a
have the
really
one
good
drop.
thing to
yeah.
point
Oh,
out
because we have the
because
1 drop. Yeah.
if we couldn't, that would have that was a really good point, Chris.
Yeah. Oh, we're playing Death Toucher.
So we're probably looking at a
Vampire.
veto
Oh, a
coming
veto
in
deck,
here.
okay.
Yeah,
So we're
vampires.
gonna need our Thorn Mammoth.
Yeah, hopefully he makes a showing here.
And we also have the God Eternal, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
Get it.
Yeah, we'll get it with our little 1/1.
Okay, so next turn, we can either play the God or pump the Incubation Druid, so it becomes a 12 In this case,
I almost feel like getting the god out so we can stop this
I agree.
bleeding.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah, because we're going to get the lurking
Yeah.
predators next turn.
Yeah, he's not.
Regardless.
Yeah,
Got
if
the
we were in a
mana.
situation where we had no mana,
Yes.
It might
we
be
wanna
different.
pump that. Yeah.
but we have the mana sitting right there.
And of course, he can throw his murder down or his
Oh, sure.
whatever removal he has,
Yeah.
and we'll hopefully suck that out. But I think trying to stop this bleeding from this thing would be a good idea.
And we can lose this god because it comes right back into our deck.
Yep.
So we can give it up for Death Touch.
Because if he has death touch, and then we just say take action, he zooms back in there.
What is it, to the 3rd position?
Second.
Second. So that's some more ramp, but we're going to get this spell out. and
So
hopefully
here
you
it
can
is,
see how
lurking.
it works.
Predators, here we go.
This is, and you know, he's got 4 cards, it looks like.
Yeah,
4
and he's got
cards.
all his mana.
Did he look at it? He has not looked at it.
We like to see if they check the spell or if they just keep trying to do it.
Yeah.
Because they will check it after something happens. Good showing. Okay, we got some ramp.
A lot of times this will light up afterwards.
Just died. All for my reign.
He's trying to figure out how we got, maybe. No, he's trying to figure out what he's going to do there.
Yeah.
Got a
Oh,
Thorn
we got the
Mammoth.
thorn mammoth. That's really nice.
Try not to think too
Yeah.
hard.
I would like to keep this mana. I don't want to chump it,
Right.
so I'm gonna no block this.
Perfect.
And because of the special land, we can get the
We
thorn.
got 2 kills now.
So that's a really good point, Jason. It's going to use all of the mana because this one taps for 1 extra. We need 7 and we only have 6 on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if a creature lands on the battlefield with this in play, we get a kill. He's got a creature out there.
So we got a land.
Do we want this land? He's got
He's-
2 mana left.
I do not think so.
Okay, so we're going to hit, this is weird, but we're going to hit take action, and that makes it go to the bottom.
It's opposite what we felt was the norm.
The language.
Yeah.
Even
Oh, sadness.
It is kind of sad, but that's not a huge deal with this
No.
deck because when it gets
I
working,
am your
there's creatures dropping left and right.
And we are down to 7 life, so this is getting a bit scary
I
here.
think we should pump one of these guys and kill that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Okay, you know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to hand tap because I don't want it to accidentally tap him.
This is a very good point.
It's very sad when that happens.
Yes.
I'm just tapping it for green because we're not casting a creature.
The auto tapper's pretty good, but you gotta be careful.
Yeah, because it will tap your dude, and then you're really sad because your dude doesn't work.
So let's kill that thing.
We can play a
I think that'd be great.
Because that thing was doing a ton of damage.
That Raven
So-
is out?
But if we get the Kogla out, we can kill that Raven's revenge.
Yes, which would be really good for us.
Yeah, but it's a
Need to do
2-step process. We might not have time, but we'll
We
see.
need to do that.
Oh, man.
I wish we were getting some big creatures.
Sometimes, the luck
Sometimes it
happens.
works, sometimes it doesn't. Can you play a land? There you go.
There is no one to kill, but you know what? I don't care.
I agree because
I need to get rid of that Revenge of the Ravens.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't attack.
No, because
Until
we're gonna
going in.
until we're
Oh,
ready.
you can also
But I
get
am gonna
Galta.
get Galta out.
Yeah.
I feel good about that because Galta's worth the 1 damage we would take.
And it's cheaper because we have a lot of green guys.
Do you
out.
guys want to draw? Do you folks want to draw a card?
Sure.
We're taking a damage every time we do this, but it's probably okay.
No. Is it this thing that's making
I
us?
think
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
So we got to get rid of the other card first, and then that one second.
Okay. I
I think we're good.
think we're good. Okay.
If he has a board wipe, now's the time.
Black board wipe on the 12. Oh my goodness, we're
Dang it.
totally.
Oh, we're getting this land.
We're just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna decline.
Oh, we don't want the land.
We don't
We
want
don't
that.
want the land. Period. Okay. All right. They don't want me. Oh,
What just
good
happened?
God.
Just let us draw everything in the universe. Wow. Okay, it's now our turn. I think
Can we
should go-
win
um,
with Crater Hoof?
maybe when we play this guy, let's try it. When we
Yeah,
play this
let's
guy,
just-
we're going to take damage.
How much?
I think just one. Dissolve all. Now, if, let's just get in with everyone.
We can't because of the Ravens.
Well, we're going to kill the Ravens.
Oh,
So-
but how will the trigger work?
We'll see. We've never tried this before. We're going to try it. This is our last hope. So we'll kill the Ravens.
It got
Oh,
the
the
stack.
Ravens win
The
first.
top of the stack killed us, Iggy.
All right,
Try
we're
it
going to
again?
try one more.
Yeah,
All right.
we gotta win.
Yep.
All right.
This deck is fun when it works, man.
It is fun. And it is important to point out that getting to Mythic is not an indication of playing the absolute best deck and being the absolute best players in the world and that kind of stuff.
No, it's about having fun and knowing your deck.
Yes, and having the time to play. The more you can play, the better chance you have of getting to Mythic. So
It was
if you have a
break.
deck you like, play it. Don't feel like, well, I gotta play the top deck. Or
No,
I gotta get my-
this deck, you see how silly and fun it is. But
Yeah.
Chris and I just took what, about an afternoon?
It's a great.
Oh, this is a
It's
a
pretty good.
slow hand.
Yeah, we need another land, but I think it's worth it.
I think we're gonna go with it. We've got 2 lurking predators. This might be a little bit
I
greedy.
think it was 2 afternoons.
2 afternoons,
Yeah.
so about 8 hours.
took a
Yeah,
little while.
yeah.
It took a
It
little
was so
while.
fun.
And we were already platinum when we started.
Yeah, we
And the
didn't
deck was
start
on
off in
fire.
gold with this.
I find it works better the higher up you go
That's interesting.
because there's more control the higher up you go. I think.
Yeah, this is definitely built off of control decks, like not wanting to be messed with because they're casting stuff on your turn.
Yeah, yeah. I might have a control guy here, so. Oh, green.
I think that's black or
Yeah, it's black blue. He played opt. And he's got a swamp now. He's got the drowning catacombs.
Got enough land to make this work. We just got to get it out. Oh no, we don't. We're
No,
missing
we need
one.
one more.
yeah.
We want to draw. We would prefer to draw mana, but ramp is good.
It's all right, Kara. You're doing a good job.
We'll just replace him.
Draw land.
This is going to be a bit of a slog.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
and
We're gonna
sometimes
do it.
with control decks it is because they have a tendency to kill all of our creatures, but eventually we'll get enough land up there
Yeah.
to
If
pull
we
it
can
out.
hold him back, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm going to discard a crater.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we got 2.
Oh,
And
no,
now
we
we
got
still
another
have
one.
2.
All right, we really need to draw some land here, folks. Like it's getting necessary.
We don't have a 4 mana.
There are 88 ways to defeat. Meditate and prepare.
Yeah, all we need is to get that spell out. It's the deck. To get
Enter the god's eternal. He's got kill a guy.
Okay, got our incubation druid. Do you want
Do
to
we
play
want to
well,
try
then,
to kill the ramp? I mean, do you want to try to suck away from? No, we'll just get the ramp out.
yeah.
We need to draw land. Look, he's got 5 out. We've got 3.
We have enough now. We probably won't keep it through the turn.
Keep an open
What I'm
mind.
hoping is he casts something big
Ooh,
that isn't
Yuck.
kill a guy.
yuck, that's bad. Make it go away.
What is it?
It's a kill a guy. It's one of those sagas.
It starts with pain and ends with
Yes, it does.
It says each opponent sacrifices a creature.
And each opponent discards a card, then put target creature or planeswalker from your graveyard, from a graveyard onto the battlefield.
Choice. All right. Well, we know he's not going to try
Well,
to
we
counter,
we
so let's get it.
survived. We
Let's get our
survived. All
spell.
right,
Let's get
we're
the
gonna try
spell.
this. He didn't get in.
See if he puts it back in her hand.
He looked at it. He's reading it. Twice.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
we
what
should
is
have
it?
read this. Ah. Oh, good. Doesn't affect enchantments.
Good.
I have just the trick for this.
What did he get?
Discard a card.
Okay.
Which we don't really care
This deck does against control end up top decking a lot, but with the spell out, they top deck half the time for us.
Onto the battlefield.
Yeah. So here we go. Come on. Good showing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Just
replace
replace
what
literally what he got
what he
rid of.
took.
Yep.
That was sort of a waste. But we did get a 4.
You know, we have a debate when it
You
comes
gotta
back to our
play
turn.
it again.
I feel like we do, Chris.
Yes.
Depends on how greedy you want to be.
He's
right?
not coming in with the flyer.
Right.
He hasn't touched us.
It's true.
If we get
And-
2
and
looking
that way-
predators out,
We won't have that problem when it hits. We have less of a chance of when we draw land
Right.
whiffing.
yeah, I say absolutely.
It
Oh
is King
shit!
Kong.
It's King Kong.
But I'd
we
still
get
play
we
it.
can get rid of the bolas.
but he's not. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
It
If that
does
thing
turn
turns
into a
into a planeswalker,
Okay.
oh, he can get him right out of the battlefield though
Right.
with this
Just
this
do it.
thing.
So there's our removal.
Okay. I'm just trying to slow the guy down so we can get in and start doing damage.
Now we have not drawn a lot of land, so the possibility of land being what's here is growing higher and higher by the moment.
I think we should get 2 out.
Oh yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
just was tired of bolas
No,
sitting
that
around
was
there.
smart. I don't want him to turn into a. So she's going to say take action.
I'm
Oh.
gonna say decline because he's only got one open
Okay,
color.
that's smart.
We need land, so
He's
I'm
probably
gonna
done
keep it.
cast for the turn.
I mean, he could have a shock, I guess, or a.
How you play
Ooh, I forgot he has to have a turn.
Oh,
Or he got to play another land.
he's looking at our enchantment again.
shit.
He just looked at it one
Oh,
more time.
stuff.
King Kong.
Lot to look at. Should have let that go down under.
Now, keep it.
Definitely decline.
Yeah.
Sacrifice a creature.
I'm gonna do this one.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Smart. Now we got 2 of these out. Hopefully this will show the deck.
All right, and should we go for Jace?
Sure.
Let's have it. Okay.
This isn't over until we figure out a solution.
All right. Cast a spell, buddy. We got 2 lurking predators. Give us a show.
Okay, let's see what's
Take
here.
action. Oh,
Is that a board wipe?
I think it is.
Okay.
Yep.
So take action.
dang it. good. Give us a good showing here.
Okay, take action, puts it at the bottom.
Yep. There we go. Now we can kill a guy.
Now we're gonna lose our guy as well.
That's okay.
But we got it for free. There was no mana spent.
We gotta discard a card. Well,
He does.
I guess he does.
And it doesn't matter what he chooses.
Yeah, because they all work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can't pay for any of them
I think we should pick the God Eternal.
because
just
it's the
it's
only thing we
next
can
one
afford.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't even know that we can afford it.
That's my choice. But we don't have to worry. Every time he casts a spell, he's playing our deck for us.
Yeah.
All right.
So now we're just drawing mana and hoping he gets us something.
Yes. Cast a spell, my friend, Coco.
We're 3. Good. We got a Delta and a Thorn.
Of course, he's got this
But if we
cat
can-
out here.
But we could kill that thing.
Right.
We take the Thorn Mammoth, or we could get rid of Galta real quick. But we can probably cast another Galta.
Get out of the way.
Okay.
I guess we get rid of that.
This is a super friends deck here.
Well, this is a perfect example of this. Boom.
If he had creatures.
Boom. That was great.
All right, do you folks want to get rid of the 7?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's already made the 8. Because if it gets any creatures out, every time we play something, both those Thorn Mammoths get a chance. Got a land. Can we get, yeah, let's get Galta. Ooh, do you want the ape or Galta?
Let's do
The ape
Galta.
will kill the black.
I agree, Dana. Galta. What black card?
Oh, the black card. That's true. Let's get the
There's
ape.
That soggy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know it would kill a saga. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause those are enchantments.
Okay, perfect.
12.
To him, or should we kill that?
I don't really mind her.
Okay.
Yeah.
She stops us from drawing cards, and we don't draw cards. I mean, I guess we do with the little anagram person,
True. True.
but 6 to 1
Keeps
over
looking at
here.
those looking predators. Do you see those lighting up every once in a while?
We're getting rid of a Galta because we've got 2 in our hand.
Yep. Legendary. Smart move. Because those behemoths, we're starting to get close to
Yeah.
those behemoths. Okay.
Okay.
Yay.
He
Get
played
frustrated.
our deck for us. That's the point of lurking predators.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great night.
Yeah, well, put any comments down below. Of course, what do you say? Like the
Yeah, you can
subscribe.
like, hit the bell, do all that stuff. I don't go into that too much anymore, but thank you guys. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.